Hey everybody, One of Weasem here. It is about 3:30 in the morning, Wednesday, April 23rd. This is technically Tuesday night to me. Tuesday the 22nd, of course, was Earth Day. We're in an Earth Day celebration here, upgrading some of our Earth Element Swap Force characters. In this case, it's Rubble Rouser, ironically later today, Wednesday, April 23rd. Some people, very few people, in Times Square in New York, which limits it to virtually no one outside of the metropolitan area, can line up at Toys R Us, get Doomstone before he's released in public, kind of like they did last year with Ninjini. We'll see how that pans out this time. I don't know how long we'll have to wait. Probably not too terribly long. Bigger news, though, to me, which I'm stoked about Doomstone. He's my most anticipated swapper. He just happens to also be the last one. That's usually how things go for me. But the bigger news, they're going to make an announcement on Skylanders 4. There's like the lock box, which actually looks really cool. Some people have been knocking it. I think that thing looks pretty awesome. But then they've like had the two silhouettes of new Skylanders. One of them was in a Mega Block set, but we should know something. I'm a real person. I work. I have a job. I have to go to yada yada. Depending when it happens and how busy I am and break and lunch in my real world situation, if possible, I will try to get that up as soon as possible, kind of recap it. My issue is I've sent off an email to see if there's like a live feed or something I could watch it from. What I hate doing is, the people that go there, it's like game media people, of course, but so many of them, this is just like one of many things. They may not be the huge Skylander freaks that every one of us is or something. But what I hate doing is people that are there see the information, they process it, sometimes not too well, and then all we have to go on the outside is what they say and what they see and what they report. They could totally miss cool things, they could misreport things. So I am trying to get like an in to either, like a live stream, or like, at least a press release that's, hopefully going to come out simultaneously or something. And I will build off of that because I like to have factual information, not like third hand Joey said to tell the reporter to type this type thing, so won't spend too much time on that, but this is a pretty big day for Skylander fans, kind of get to see what's coming up next. That said, we will go ahead back out of here. This is Rubble Rouser number 2. We have fully upgraded him on the top end, down excavator, minus the soul gem, because I don't really like the way it makes him look. It's called Obsidian. It looks sapphire with the light of the power pod, but off there it's extremely dark. To me, he looks awesome like this. The sad thing is it's armor, which I'm a huge... If it was health, I could care less. I would probably never buy it. Armor to me is a big deal, and it's like a huge boost. I think he goes from 24 to 70 something. I'll have it on the spreadsheet, but what we're going to do now is actually go down the minor Foreman path. This will be for the bottom end there. Minor Foreman, the way it was left off, base upgrades on the bottom end, we had minor minors. Really hard to count this. I have 46 to 56 times of 4 to 6 damage. Basically, this is what's going to happen. And you can see how much slower this guy is than my one last night that had that gesture hat that was plus 15 speed. But right there's our little buddy, and he's going to literally do 4 to 6. The good news is he hits so many times you have to see the 6, even though we've only seen it twice. That's disturbing. All those hits, and I saw 6 2 times, so that gives you an idea what I was talking about on critical, but that's what it is. You can go 1 and up, there's a Foreman, 1 and up, there's number 2, 1 and up. Note that the one over there went away. He attacked that sheep, that was pretty awesome. Anyway, that's basically what they do. I'm gonna sit here and see if he throws a critical. I wasn't watching at the very start. So little worrisome there. It looked like the first guy rattled off quite a few though. Alright, so here he is. I've saved him from getting the obsidian skin. I know some of you will do the same thing. Again, if that was health, you know, that made him obsidian colored for whatever reason, I would never buy it. The armor, I'm probably going to spring for it at some point, but for now, I'm going to keep him kind of like mint stone condition. I think that's a really cool look in my opinion. Bottom end's where we're headed. Took Boulder Boulders last time. I did that because out of his 4 paths, I thought that would be the best one. I was thinking it would be like Terrafin-esque, meaning I could just basically go underground, stay there, go underground, and like move myself across the screen. Neither one of those happened. The thing is, it's not a huge loss. Like Drill Pitcher is pretty much pointless in my opinion up top. The cool thing on Boulder Boulders mainly is you've got 7 seconds of immunity, you know. So that said, we did that last time. We're going to do Miner Foreman now. More powerful miners will rally to any problems that need solving. So Ice baby, we're taking that. So coming down here, Minercraft 960. Again, all these prices, you know, you're gonna see here with my 18 Wing Sapphire discount. Call up to 4 miner allies. I'm interested to see if this means I have to go in and out of deep dig, you know, 3-4 times, or if after the first one I get 4 of them. That will, if they come up immediately 4 after 1 dig, that will be worth itself right there. The cause is righteous. We're gonna go ahead and pick that up. Alright, now I'm thinking this video might actually go fast, aside from me griping at the start and giving you that like information. There's so many hits on these guys, I think we'll see their critical numbers. I'm just gonna do deep dig 1 time and we'll see what happens. Okay, so it's still just putting 1 guy out, so let's test and make sure we can get 4. There's number 2, there's number 3, and there's number 4. So you get the idea. I mean, I had roughly that those guys were hitting 46 to 56 times. So to make it easy on the math, we'll just say 50 hits each. 50 hits times 4 miners is 200, and then we'll eliminate the critical hits, and we'll just say that each hit was worth 4. That's 800 damage. I can work with that. I think also, I'm not sure, but from what I can tell, I think, like, say this dummy right here was like a air spell punk. If I dig deep, the miner pops up and he kills that guy. I think he's gonna then run to the next enemy, like say there was a chompy spawner over here. So that'll be nice too. Nonetheless, we can have 4 of them. That's literally all it did, and they have to be summoned 1 by 1. Not a big deal. Having the 4 come out at once would have been pretty crazy though. Now the big payoff really is going to be on strike for 1280. Miner allies do increased damage. Oh no, they won't go, not until experience points show. So props there, that was actually well written. Kind of ties in with the strike, you know. Let's go ahead and we'll just come back for the soul gem, which hopefully doesn't change, you know, to a funky color or something. And here we go. We're gonna dig down here. I'm just gonna do 1 right now. 7 to 11. Okay, that's respectable. And then of course you can have number 2, number 3, and number 4. So that's. Let me see if I can take this guy over here. No, he locked onto that. But I think, you know, if that was an enemy that died, I think they'd like go, or they could at least follow you, I think. So not too shabby, lots of 11s there, so they were getting a bunch of crit. Then again, there's like 200 plus hits to look at, so they should be getting some critical. Alright. Bottom end, soul gem time. You should remember this from Boulder Boulders, but Pop Rock. This basically is kind of cool looking. It sort of encompasses the enemies did 55 damage. Hold A to drill underground. Release to toss a huge boulder into the sky, which comes down on enemies nearby a short time later. We'll go ahead and pick that up. And this one is actually going to take roughly the amount of time that I wanted these 5 videos to do. I still have not seen a critical number on that. I did last night mess with it for like 10 minutes and all I ever saw was 55. So we'll see what this one does. How do you execute this one again? I know it works because it worked last night when we did boulders. Hold attack 2 to drill underground. Release to toss a huge boulder. Okay. That's what I did this last time. Okay, I remember now. It has to show that charge up. 55 again. Now let's see. I'm gonna wait until it charges. Was that an 83? Thank you, thank you. So, I think we have our critical number. I don't know for sure that was 83. It looked like it. I wasn't expecting it, but the good news is I can go back and when I edit this video, I'll be able to see it real easy. The bad news is, there it is charged up. The release. Note that the minor Foreman doesn't come. The minor Foreman will apparently only come on a quick release of Deep Dig, which I guess you could... Why is he not attacking? Are you stupid? Really? What is your problem? Come on, dude. Hit that guy. Need a buddy out here? Ugh, burrow back. Okay. Anyway, you can get one of those guys out, and then when you go down, hold A, and when you start to see that electricity just pop up, the boulder will... There was a... Literally, I spent probably 20 minutes last night trying to see a critical number, and all I ever saw was 55, so I can confirm that was 83, which that's pretty cool. Again, the only issue there on the Soul Gem, if you charge up to do that, you're not going to release the minors. So if you like the actually the thing to do, even if you don't like them, is do a quick in and out of Deep Dig. That'll get the minor, then come down, hold it, and release the Fury of the Soul Gem. So, is he doing damage when he comes up? Let's see. Yeah, 65. So, that's nice. Really, again, I've done 0 playtime with this in PvP, story mode, challenges, anything. This is solely based on Woodburrow. Up top, I cannot recommend Drill Pitcher. Say that I fire up the X-Bone after this, and Drill Pitcher works just fine. I still think Excavator is the better path. On the bottom end, what was Boulder doing damage-wise? 10 to 15, 14 to 21. Minors is probably going to put out more damage for you. It would probably be more beneficial to, like, probably 85% of players. Where Boulder shines is that you've got the 7 seconds, or the time that you're underground, where you can't be hit by anything. So that's pretty cool there. But on the flip side of that, you can also kind of burrow down here with the Soul Gem and hold for a while. So probably what I would suggest for most people, Excavator up top, minor Foreman down below. For experienced people, or maybe, you know, like you're of the Terrapin mindset, Excavator with boulders. And if you just really want to get frustrated, take Drill Pitcher and you know, go from there. But that said, this is Rubble Rouser, fully upgraded on the bottom end, down the minor Foreman path. His bottom end really wasn't too bad. The top end had some serious issues with Happy Hammering and Drill Pitcher being huge disappointments. I also did not like the coloring that the Obsidian skin gave him. I'll probably wind up with it on this guy eventually, but for now it'll help me tell him apart, and he just looks really good as delivered in the packaging and initial appearance in the game. So I'm kind of a stickler for that. But nonetheless, that's Rubble Rouser. Pretty happy with Minor Foreman, very happy with Excavator. So that's probably, you know, my initial recommendation. It's one of the most common questions is, you know, even though I do the spreadsheet and everything and type it out on the blog, it's still, you know, private message, hey, you know, what would you pick for Rubble Rouser? And that would be my answer for most people. Bottom line, my number one thing with him would be don't take Drill Pitcher ever. So, Excavator, pretty cool. And again, Minor Foreman, I think, would work well for the vast majority of people. Maybe if you're a little bit more technical, you know, go with boulders. But nonetheless, pretty happy with the results here. Kind of glad to end it on a nice note this time around. May come in Scorp he's actually, I think, the first character I ever got enough money to upgrade for. Um, Both figures. I'm really been looking forward to that. I did that way before Free Ranger and Boomjet ever got money to upgrade. So um, I may come in and record his base upgrades at least. That would be a quick video for me. I could probably get in bed by 4. I guess that's a win. I don't know. But nonetheless, this is going to be a big day for Skylanders. We should find out. Title's kind of been leaked. That might have been like incorrect or changed or something. We don't know when that was, a placeholder. I'm not going to say it. I've had some issues in the past. That last time I had a really cool leak, and then you get like copyright strikes and crud. So, plus I want it to be a surprise, and I'll try. Like I said, I'm hoping. I did send off to see if there was like a live stream or something. If not, what they'll probably do, same thing they've done in the past, they'll video it, and then however long it takes them to get it edited, uploaded like they want it, should be on YouTube. Don't hold me to that, but it should be on the Skylanders channel at some point, I would hope. That's kind of a big deal. And then I know most people don't care about press releases. I do, because it's like I can probably see that before a video, so we'll have to see what happens. But if there's a live stream, I will do my absolute best to kind of watch that, and I'll try to maybe like live tweet it. Gonna be a busy day for me tomorrow, but then I'm planning on running my errands and everything. Mavericks and Spurs too, but I will get a blog post up as soon as I can, oneofweezem.com. Speaking of that, take that link at the top of the video description box. It will take you to a post on the site dedicated solely to Rubble Rouser. You'll see 5 videos, base upgrades, both top, both bottom. You'll see the spreadsheet with the damage numbers. It'll help you pick a path, make sure you've picked the correct path, let you know you need to pick a different path, or tell you, hey, I'm gonna go get a second Rubble Rouser. This is great. So I'll leave it at that, but again, that is there to help you. It's a great resource. I hope you take advantage of it. I'll quit rambling here. I'm going to go check out, I believe, Scorp's base upgrades. I'm kind of too excited not to, so big hopes there. And again, thanks for watching. oneofweezem.com. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. And I will catch you back here as we mess around with the King of the Sting.